Have you ever found yourself suddenly awake at 3 a.m. in a quiet, dark room, unable to fall back asleep? No bad dreams, no noise, just open eyes, a slow heartbeat, and a strange feeling that your body is trying to tell you something. If this happens often, you're not alone. Many people over 60, from the healthy and active to the long-retired, go through this experience. But what most don't realize is this: waking up at 3 a.m. isn't just a part of getting older. And it's definitely not random. It's a signal from your body, from your emotions, from deep changes inside you that are often overlooked. In today's video, we'll explore 5 real reasons why older adults keep waking up at this exact time. Each reason carries a quiet message from within, and by understanding them, you may find your way back to a calmer, deeper sleep. But first, let me know, where are you watching from today? Drop your city or country in the comments. I'd love to see where we're all connecting from. And if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit subscribe. We share stories and insights on sleep, health, and aging every week. Let's take this journey together. Reason number 1: declining melatonin. The sleep hormone. One of the most common reasons why older adults wake up at 3 a.m. is the natural decline of melatonin. This is the hormone that helps your body stay asleep through the night. When you were younger, your body made plenty of melatonin. It was easy to fall asleep and stay asleep. But as you age, melatonin levels drop. You may still fall asleep just fine, but staying asleep becomes harder. Around 3 a.m., your brain starts drifting toward wakefulness. That's why you wake up. Not because of a sound, not because of a dream, but simply because your body no longer has enough melatonin to keep you resting. Take James, for example. He's 74 years old. He began waking up almost every night at 3:15, wide awake. At first, he thought it was just a part of aging. But after learning about melatonin, he made a few small changes. He dimmed the lights in his bedroom, stopped using his phone and TV at least an hour before bed, and began taking short evening walks to help his body settle into a natural sleep rhythm. Within a week, his sleep improved. He stopped waking up as often at 3 a.m. and started sleeping more deeply through the night. James's story is not unusual. Many older adults are experiencing the same thing without realizing it's coming from inside their body, not their mind. If you wake up often at 3 a.m., take a moment to think. Are you getting too much screen time before bed? Is your room too bright? Are you giving your body enough time to unwind? Try one small change. Turn off the lights earlier. Sit quietly for a few minutes before bed. Switch to softer bulbs in the bedroom. You might be surprised how much of a difference that can make. If you've ever woken up like this, leave the number 1 in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And don't worry, if you're trying to fix your sleep, every small step counts. Let's move on to the second reason. It's another powerful factor. Your internal clock may be shifting without you even noticing. Reason number 2: a shift in your internal clock. As we get older, many of us start feeling tired earlier in the evening, and we wake up much earlier than we'd like, sometimes even before sunrise. This isn't a habit, it's a biological shift. It's called advanced sleep phase syndrome. Your circadian rhythm changes with age. That means your body wants to fall asleep earlier, and wake up earlier too. You might find yourself dozing off during a late movie, then waking up at 4 a.m. without an alarm. It's not your imagination. It's your body following a new pattern. Let me tell you about Margaret. She's 70 years old, a retired teacher from Oregon. After retirement, she started eating dinner at 5 p.m., watching a little TV, and going to bed around 8:30. Before long, she was waking up every day at 3 a.m., frustrated, restless, not sure what was wrong. But Margaret didn't try to fight it. Instead, she gently shifted her routine. She delayed dinner by 1 hour, read a light book before bed, and made a habit of calling her daughter in the evening just to chat and feel connected. Within a couple of weeks, her bedtime moved back naturally, and she began waking up closer to 5 a.m. instead of 3. Her story shows one simple truth. You don't have to change your life overnight. Just shift small things. A little light, a little movement, a little conversation. If you've ever nodded off before 9 p.m. or felt puzzled by waking up way too early, this may be the reason. Ask yourself, when do I eat dinner? Do I nap in the evening? Do I stay active enough in the late afternoon? If this sounds familiar, drop the number 2 in the comments. You're not alone, and your experience might help someone else feel seen too. Waking up early isn't always bad. What matters most is how you feel when you wake up. Next, let's talk about something even more physical. A reason that might be pulling you out of sleep without you even realizing it. Reason number 3. Your body's discomfort wakes you up. Sometimes, waking up at 3 a.m. has nothing to do with sleep itself. It's about the quiet messages from your body. As we age, our tolerance for small discomforts goes down. Things like joint pain, leg cramps, acid reflux, or even a slight change in temperature can be enough to wake us. And one of the biggest reasons? The bladder. As we grow older, the bladder becomes less flexible. That means even a small amount of urine can trigger the urge to get up. On top of that, certain medications, especially for blood pressure or fluid retention, can affect hydration and make nighttime trips to the bathroom more frequent. Take Robert, for example. He's 76 and used to wake up every night at exactly 3:30. No pain, no dreams, just wide awake, needing to go. He thought it was just normal aging, but after a checkup, his doctor found that one of his afternoon medications was causing mild dehydration. By adjusting the timing of his medication and increasing water intake in the morning, Robert noticed a big difference. His body stopped waking him up so early, and he began sleeping more comfortably. Beyond the bladder, other small things may be disturbing your sleep too. Minor arthritis, tense muscles, an uncomfortable pillow, or even what you ate for dinner. If you often feel soreness in your back, hips, or shoulders at night, try changing your sleeping position. Check your mattress or pillow. Notice how your body reacts to certain foods in the evening. Have you ever been woken up by pain, cramping, or needing to use the bathroom? If yes, leave the number 3 in the comments. I'll be reading every single one. Your body isn't working against you. It's just trying to speak. And when you learn to listen, you can sleep with more ease. Let's keep going. In the next part, we'll look at something that might surprise you. It's not pain or hormones, it's your daily routine. Reason number 4. Your daily habits are setting your wake-up time. Sometimes, the reason you wake up early is because you've unknowingly taught your body to do just that. Many older adults have dinner early, around 5 p.m., then settle into a calm, quiet evening. A little TV, a little reading, maybe even a short nap in the recliner. By the time 8 or 9 p.m. rolls around, your body thinks it's bedtime. And 6 hours later, like clockwork, your eyes open at 3 a.m. That's exactly what happened to Dennis. He's 73, lives a steady, peaceful life. But he started waking up too early and didn't understand why. Then he looked closer. Dinner at 5, TV until 7, dozing off by 8. No movement, no bright light, no stimulation for the brain. Once Dennis realized this, he made a few easy changes. He pushed dinner back by 30 to 60 minutes. He took a short walk after eating. He used brighter lighting in the living room during the evening hours. Within a week or so, his body adjusted, and he began waking up at 5 instead of 3. The truth is, your body remembers everything. When you dim the lights, when you get sleepy, when you stop moving, it all becomes part of your internal schedule. If you find yourself in this pattern, try adjusting just one thing at a time. Don't force yourself to stay up late. just create a little more movement and light in the evening. Have you ever realized your own habits were setting your sleep schedule? If yes, share the number 4 in the comments. You might help someone else see a pattern in their own routine. Your body is smart, and the wonderful thing is, you can gently teach it a new rhythm that works better for the life you want to live. Next, we'll explore a deeper reason, a quiet one, where waking up isn't about your body at all. It's about your thoughts and emotions. Reason number 5, your mind is awake, even when your body is still. Not all early wake-ups come from the body. Sometimes it's your mind that won't rest. In the quiet of night, when the world is still, our thoughts can grow louder. Unspoken feelings, lingering memories, worries we didn't notice during the day can rise to the surface at 3 a.m. For some, it's loneliness. For others, it's regret, or just the simple ache of missing someone. That's what happened to Helen. She's 81, living alone after her husband passed away 5 years ago. Lately, she's been waking up at 3 a.m. every night. Not in pain, not uncomfortable, just awake and thinking. At first, she thought something was wrong with her sleep, but she soon realized that these quiet hours were her heart's way of remembering and her mind's way of processing. So she placed a small notebook next to her bed. When she wakes, she writes down a few thoughts, not to solve anything, just to listen to herself. Slowly, those wake-ups became less heavy. Sometimes she falls back asleep after writing, sometimes not, but she no longer feels alone in it. You can try this too. Write a few words, or sit quietly. Breathe gently. You don't need to force yourself back to sleep. Sometimes, just giving yourself permission to be awake is enough to bring peace to the moment. If you've ever had nights like this, leave the number 5 in the comments. Your story matters. Waking at 3 a.m. isn't always a problem to solve. It can be a quiet invitation to heal, to feel, to be still. And now, let's move into our final thoughts, where everything we've learned comes together in one gentle reminder. Final thoughts. Waking up at 3 a.m. doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean something is wrong. Most of the time, it's your body adapting, your emotions speaking, or your habits quietly guiding your rhythm. Melatonin may be lower. Your internal clock may be shifting. A small ache, a bathroom trip, a thought that won't let go. They all play a part. What matters isn't avoiding wake-ups. It's learning to move through them with gentleness and understanding. You don't need to change everything at once. Start with something small. Dim the lights. Go for a short walk. Delay dinner just a little. Or write when the night feels heavy. Each of these steps helps your body and mind find peace, not by force, but by compassion. If this video helped you in any way, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're here each week to support you with real, simple tools for healthier, calmer aging. And if someone in your life is also waking up at 3 a.m., share this with them. It might be exactly what they need to hear. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. May your nights be restful and your mornings feel light.